Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 25-26 school year. I just want to go over a few things with you on what to do on little things that are coming up as far as a schedule that I have for distributing, and anything else that, try to make it easier for us, especially with this new transition with the no cell phone policy. So first things first, and I know I don't have it on my agenda, but I know I had last year, I had a QR code for help desk. We can get rid of those. Since the kids can't have the phones, they can't scan the QR code. So let's just go ahead and you can trash them. We don't need them. I know I told a few select teachers, but yes, just if you have it, take it off, just throw it away. Just make it easier. Just if you are going to need to send the student to me, just go ahead and Teams me. Hopefully, I'm in the office at the time. Teams me, let me know you're sending out that you want to send a student. I will reply back, yes, that I am available. If I do not reply back, that means I am definitely not in the office. Of course, I'm not allowed to have my phone with me outside of my office. So if I do not reply back within the first 3 minutes, do not send the student. That means my door is closed and I'm not in the office. If I do say yes, send them over, come. That way it's just accountability that you and I know that a certain student will be out in the hallways to come and see me. Okay, so first things first, on my agenda list over here under today's agenda, it's a campus guest slash presenters. If you are going to bring over a campus guest or presenter, this goes for everybody, including counselors, anybody that's going to come outside of campus, please let me know. Sometimes I need to make sure that I have Wi-Fi set up for them. I need to put that in advance, request that in advance. So let me know. That way I could put it in the calendar. You can email me. Let me know that, hey, I have so-and-so coming on this so-and-so date. The presenter is asking for Wi-Fi, or the presenter is asking that we're going to present over here, either lecture hall or cafeteria. I mean, as long as you let me know, I'll work with you and we'll work with the presenter. That way it's a smooth transition for them. Okay, next on my list is the donors choose. I know a few of us who have donors choose have been having their campaigns fulfilled. The thing is that PSJA ISD will be sending donors choose a specific guideline mainly on the on tech for sure, and of course the whole no peanut policy. We still are a peanut free campus. I'm not too sure this school year. I haven't spoken with the nurses on that, but let's be safe. If you are going to get asked for snacks on donors choose, make sure that they're peanut free. As far as the tech, if you are we're going to end up requesting tech on donors choose, please let me know. That way I could show you more or less what equipment we as a district are offering for everybody. We want to make sure everything is uniformed. That means if it's a printer, it's going to have to be a certain printer. If it's you know, iPads, of course, let us know. We'll get you the right equipment that you need. Now, for those who had their devices fulfilled, let's just say I'm going off from 2020 till last school year. For those who do, the district and myself, we know who you are. We know that you have iPads, printers, furniture. All that needs to get tagged. Now you have to understand when you do apply on Donors Choose to get funded for donated equipment or donated furniture or anything like that. All of that belongs to the campus. It's in the policy. And when you do leave the campus, all that has to stay behind. So for those of you who do have those iPads, the Apple TVs, anything like that, let me know. I will give you a form to fill out and you will be sending that out to warehouse so you can get it tagged. Again, this includes furniture, any electronics, that includes printers, iPads, Apple TVs, not really so much the Apple Pencils, but all of that technically will belong to the campus. So when you do leave the campus, it has to stay behind because you did request that this come to the campus, and we do get notified before it comes to the campus that, hey, you're going to get all these donated stuff to you. So that's how we know as a campus. But as far as district was able to locate everybody who has opened up a donor's choose account under PSJA Early College High School, and they just want to make sure that we have that that we're still following the PSJ ISD guidelines, which is getting those things, getting the equipment tagged properly. So again, if you did get anything from Donors Choose, let me know. I will send you over the paperwork that needs to be filled out that gets sent to warehouse so it could get tagged, and then you get it tagged. As far as if you, let's just say you do get a printer, the campus will not be responsible of fulfilling the cartridges or any type of ink for you. You will be responsible for the ink, and this is as per PSJA ISD guidelines as well. Okay, my next on my list is the cybersecurity. We are going to go over cybersecurity so much, and of course, I'm going to say this right now. It doesn't matter if we are locked down 100%. There's always going to be a fault. I mean, we are only human. We are not computer generated AI that can be able to lock everything down completely 100%. So there's always that one little few here and there that slip through the cracks. So stay vigilant, especially when it comes to your emails. Only open up the emails that you know for sure that are 100%. You know that it's not going to that you know the person sent it, and they for sure they sent it. Now let's just say if I sent you an email and it has a link that says open it up because I need you to buy me these gift cards. No, I did not send that email. I can guarantee you right now. If you have any doubts, email me, message me. I will verify for you. But of course, if it comes from me and it doesn't say have my proper signature at the bottom, it did not come from me. I can guarantee you that. Now, for sure, what I do is any type of email, and I still feel like it's fishy. When I hit the reply button, it automatically puts the email at the top. I check that email on where it gets sent to. If it's this random crazy long email and has numbers or just all bunch of letters, obviously it's a fake. It is a just spam mail. Just go ahead, spam it, junk it, inform us. That way, in case if it looks like if it's somebody from the district sending it, or at least we will know. But always stay vigilant. That's all I gotta really say on cybersecurity is just stay vigilant always. Next on my list is the help desk at PSJISD .us. So I will be showing you how to create your ticket. So will do a separate video on this. I will kind of show you a little bit here on this video, but I will try to go as more depth in and actually show you how the steps are done. I will make sure that you guys will understand what you're creating, because on our Windows 11 devices, and again, everything is going to go to Windows 11 as of October 15th. So after October 15th, everything has to be on Windows 11. So if on the Windows 11 devices, you will have on the bottom right, it will have your name, your computer name, and of course the runtime as well. And then at the bottom it says IT Help Desk, and it has it underlined where it's a clickable link. When you click it on that link, it will take you into a web page where you fill out for a help desk ticket. Again, I need you all to help me with this, only because the fact that since I'm not allowed to have my phone with me, I can't take the pictures needed and of course I can't make those tickets for you on my phone or if I'm out and about, because by the time I do get back to my desk, I will have like a lot of messages from everybody and I got to reply to everybody. So you can help me in you creating this ticket. It will help alleviate a lot of the problems. And of course, it really will value more at main office, because if they see, oh, we have a so-and-so teacher from this campus who made this ticket, and of course it could possibly be, your neighbor who is also having that same issue. The more tickets you guys have on that, the more the text will come out here just to make sure that everything is taken care of. Of course, then there's your data help. Of course, data help does not have have the Fresh Service app, but you can still email them. That's datahelp@psjaisd.us. Now, data help is only for rostering. So if you have, let's just say you go onto Clever and you click on Mac and Via, or if you click on, I'm trying to think of or let's just say Google Classroom. Let's just say Google Classroom. If you click on Google Classroom and a certain student is not on your roster, you can email me on that one, or you can email Data, and Data can easily add them for you. Again, anything that has to do with data, anything that has to do with sites usually is Data takes care of those sites to make sure that all your rostering is there. iExcel is another one. If you're iExcel and you're in it and you don't see the student, make sure you let Data know, so that way Data can be able to add them for you. Again, that's datahelp@psjaisd.us. Next on my list is the student password reset. Again, teachers, I need you to be more responsible with this. I don't mind doing student resets for if they're substitutes, if they're STC professors that are the teachers for the students, but since you have that access, use it. Don't just leave it there. Use it. It is very simple to use. Again, I will show you also on this video a little later on how to do it, and you would be like, oh my God, this is so easy. Just remember, stay with the guidelines that I will describe for you. Just make sure that it just gets done. That way you don't have to send the student out, so they can be I'm not going to say wasting my time, but just be here when I'm with some students with an actual issue, especially a tech issue, while they're just here waiting for a password reset. It's like, really, the teacher could really have taken care of that. And usually I always tell those kids this is like, who's your teacher? Are they there? So like, yeah. So it's like, they can take care of it, right? And they're like, well, no, they said that you need to do it. So like, that's what just teachers learn from this video. That way it can get done, and it just alleviates a lot of the work that I would need to do when I know I have all these devices that need to get updated. And I do have a big stack of devices that need to get updated. But if you can help me with this, this will be a blessing in disguise for me. Okay, my next on my list is the Uniflow. So Uniflow is 100% out, and you guys should already know it by now. PaperCut is in. I sent out instructions on how to get the PaperCut app installed for sure properly. If in case you don't have it, make sure you release your jobs. If you can't see the PDF, please let me know. I will send you that file for sure. There's really not much I can say for you on PaperCut, only because the fact that I don't have the manager account yet. Eventually I will. So I can only do so much, tell you what you can do. I can message MIS, but this would be considered a ticket for sure for help desk. Okay, next on my list is the shut down your computers properly. Yes, please. This right here, 100%. 99.9% of me fixing anything is just restarting a restart of your computer, and it's like magically works again. So of course those few 1%ers, they do come, and okay, I understand, and I would know what to do to get that fixed. But yes, every day, please shut down your computers, your desktops, your laptops. Please shut them down completely. Your new line boards, make sure you power those down too. If you're still having that issue where your new line still turns on in the middle of the night, let us know. I will send a technician out there so they can look at it. I need just name, just your room numbers. I don't have everybody's room numbers just yet. I need that list updated for me. So eventually I will have that. It's still getting worked on because in the front office they are gonna need it. I usually use it when I let techs know, like, if go to this room number, or they're in this room number, or if there was a ticket created and you didn't put a room number on the ticket, they ask me and I'll let them know what room number you're in. Again, there was a lot of changes and I don't have everybody's room number 100%. Okay, next on the list is the student fees. It's simple. $25 for a cracked screen. Look at their screen. Is it cracked? If you see that it's cracked, you tell the student they need to pay those $25 to Miss Connie at her office. They then bring me the receipt. You let me know. I am sending the student to go pay for the $25 and inform them it needs to get done right there and then. I don't like to hold money over students, especially at the end of the school year or at the end of their senior year, for them owing me money from back from freshman year. Get them to pay it right now. Get them to pay it as within the week. Get them to pay it as fast as they can. I will have to collect money. There's no if buts about it. I have to. Yes, we can work with students when it comes to money issues. We can create a schedule for them if we have to. We'll just talk with an admin and with Ms. Connie, see what we can do, what they can be able to pay on a weekly basis or a monthly basis, whatever it is. But we need that to be done. We need to collect some type of form of payment that they know that they are responsible for these devices. No matter what, these students are responsible for these for our student devices. Tell them that these devices are not for them to write "I love Johnny" on them, because you know what, Johnny's gonna come and go, and we all know this. So they need to treat these devices like if it was a textbook. So writing on it is considered vandalism, and we can press charges if we decide to. So please tell your students, do not write on the devices. Do not write marker on your devices. Do not even pencil anything. Do not pick the keys or anything, because it's considered vandalism, and I can easily press charges if I would like to, but I don't. Depending on the case it is. I mean, I've had one student who was just stomping on the device, and of course we had to tell him, you're going to have to pay for the full device and you're going to get criminally charged. Okay, so missing chargers. I do not have a lot of chargers. I've already scoured the ends of the earth. I went to the middle schools. I went to both our feeder schools. They try to get me as much as they can, and I have what I have. Now, it's usually during testing time that these kids don't bring the chargers, and it's very hard for me to, always have something ready for them when these kids are losing. So $30 for a missing charger. It doesn't matter who you are. $30 for a missing charger. Have that paid with Miss Connie. They bring me this receipt and I will give them the charger. But that's something that we will work on trying to get more of. Of course, they're not going to be the genuine Dell chargers. It's gonna be a generic brand C-type, because that's all we can find at the moment, because they don't make these chargers anymore. And these chargers, when back a few years ago, they were $65 a pop, and we are only charging 30. So we're saving the kids $15 each with these. So make sure you let them know. Don't lose your chargers. Don't lend out your chargers to anybody. And of course, if you have chargers in the classroom, you bring them to me right away, because I need them. I need them more than you do. And you think that you don't, I don't know. I need them more than you do, because these chargers come and go fast. And I do my best to look for anything that I can within the district to make sure that we have a sufficient amount for, especially during testing time. Okay, so if they're fully damaged devices and if lost or stolen, they do have to pay the $450. Of course, with our with our stolen devices, especially, these students will have to go to the city PD. They have to fill out a police report, and they need to bring me that case number. Because when the district sees that I'm checking in a device, and then all of a sudden I say that this device is stolen, they want to see that case number as backup. That way they know that the student and the parent went to go talk to a police officer, got the information that needed. That way, in case if it does show up in one of the pawn shops or it shows up somewhere, they know that it belongs to us and that they'll bring it back. Because trust me, it is not the first time that PD has gone to the pawn shop and picked up student devices and brought them back to campus. Okay, next on my list is the all staff chat and of course the celebration chat. So again, the all staff chat is very informational. Try not to use that chat just to make conversation. Again, message your admin, message them, and if you have any questions, leave that all staff chat for admin and myself and Miss Reyes and front office to inform you guys what's going on. And of course, if you want to reply back, just reply back privately. You don't need to put is tag down on that stuff. No, message me. You don't think I don't see my messages? I do. It might take a while, but I do. So again, if eScore TAC is down, message me privately. You don't need to announce it in front of everybody. I will get it taken care of. Again, TAC and is a data thing. So if you are having issues with TAC, data is the one who can be able to help you with TAC. And then, of course, we have our celebrations chat with our birthdays and everything. Of course, if you decide you want to mute it, you can. Nobody's telling you not to. You can mute it. If you need a refresher training on that, I will definitely have that ready. I think I do have a video on that. I need to check my YouTube channel. So please just make sure that you don't have that running, because again, everybody's birthdays are going to be coming up very shortly, and we're going to see those happy birthdays this, happy birthday that, and everybody saying that, which is fine. And of course, our celebration, as far as somebody wins, let's just say our volleyball girls, when they win, when they sweep, we want to announce it to everybody. So yes, let's utilize that for that. And of course, if you have any type of announcements, if you would like to, please use the celebration chat. If you want to sell fan shirts too, if you want to sell your organization selling plates, use the celebrations chat for that. Okay, so next on my list is the Nearpod and quizzes. The district will not renew Nearpod and quizzes. If we want quizzes, let's just put it like this: quizzes is actually gone. It is now called Wayground. Quizzes is now Wayground. There was a training at the best practices. Mr. Ruben Salinas actually did a training on that. So I will talk with him to see if he's created anything, as I didn't get a chance to sit in to see what he did. That way I can look at it. I can make a video. I can train you guys on this. And that way it's there. Again, if we would like the Nearpod, if we would like Wayground, then as a campus, we have to purchase it as a campus. So it's not going to be renewed by the district. The district is not going to put a cent in it. It would have to be completely from the campus. And of course, again, Windows 11, all my end of life devices. So if you have a gray computer or a black computer, like the old black and gray computer or just the all gray computers, I'm going to have to get rid of those. I am so sorry. I know you're probably using them, but I do have to get rid of them. Those devices will not be able to hold the Windows 11 operating system. And unfortunately, they got to go bye-bye. I wish I could keep them, but I can't. And this is coming from district. This is coming from MIS themselves too. They've tested it out. They said, nope, it's not going to go through. I'm sorry. So all of those are going to have to go. So if you do have one of those desktops, please send me the barcode. Of course, the root number as well. That way I can be able to make a transfer. And that way property management can come out, pick them up, and take them away. And have, and we'll basically cleaning up our inventory. But I do have to get rid of them, because come October 15th, they're gone. I mean, you're not going to be able to use it because Windows 10 will be shut off completely. So again, all those end of life devices, I will need to have them removed before October. I would prefer October. So by the end of September, let me know if you have that. We will try to see if we could get more desktops for teachers. I need to ask. Unfortunately, I can't just say, oh, let's buy this. It doesn't work like that for me. I have to ask, and if they approve it, then okay. If you as a department feel like you need as a department need it, go ahead and talk to your admin in charge, and that admin in charge can talk to Dr. Vela to see if he's willing to make that purchase, because I'll be honest with you, I'm willing to give you guys the world if I can, but unfortunately my hands are extremely tied. I'm only allowed to do as much as I can, and then I cap, and it's like I feel like you guys are getting after me, but it's like I want to help you, but I can't. It's like it's really hard for me to explain it, but understand that my heart is for you guys. That way you guys can be able to have stuff for your kids, especially showing them everything. But we have to remember, I still have to compete with all these other things that are going on as far as purchasing. So technology is expensive. It is expensive. It does take out a lot out of our budget. So we have to budget what we can. So if you are like interested, is let's say your department doesn't have this and you need it, let your admin know. That way they can talk to me. They can talk to my admin, Miss Pena, and that way we can talk to Dr. Vela to see if he says yes or no. I can't guarantee you that it's going to be a yes, but as far as inventory devices that can go to Windows 11, I don't have anything. As of right now, all my core teachers have iPads. All my teachers have a new laptop. So you have something. You already have something in my eyes, but I just can't give you what you're asking for right here, right now. So just work with me. I'll work with you. We'll figure something out. Again, talk to your admins. Uh, we'll try to get you something. I can't guarantee it. Okay. But trust me, my heart says yes, but I know physically and right there with the budget, it's no at the moment. But don't worry, every no can become a yes. So just please be patient with me and don't feel like I'm treating other people with favoritism, because that's not how I work. I treat everybody fairly. Everybody is treated the same, and you can ask. I treat everybody with the high up to the highest and with the respect that needed, and of course, again, fair grounds for everybody. Okay, so I'm going to move over to my next slide, and this is where you can be able to find your help desk. So it's helpdesk.psjaisd.us, or you could click that link on your desktop. It's right there in the bottom. It's the bottom right. It says IT Help Desk, I believe. You're going to click on that, and it will open up into a page that has this as far as search for solution and of course report an issue or browse help for articles. Now you can browse through articles. This is your facts page. It will have everything, especially the BYOD. It's still there. But of course, no student should be asking, how do I connect to my device to this? No. You have to tell students you have to have a student issued device. Simple as that. Okay, so if you want, go to report an issue. You're going to click on that and it will take you over into a page that looks like this. As you can see, your name will be right there, the requester, which is right now you see my name, but it will have your email. You can click the add CC. If you click the add CC, you can include anybody else that you need to include. Now on the subject line, I need you to make sure you have your room number and a summary of what you need, of the description of what's going on. So let's just say it's your desktop, it's not powering on. And if you go on your laptop and you click on that, you put room C205 and the description is desktop will not power on. Okay, fine. And the description, this is where you describe the issue. This is where you put down the issue. If you can put pictures if you can. screenshots, please. If you see recovery keys, this is where you would also put in for the recovery key. That way they can see it, and that way they try to get a picture of the recovery key to be able to input it in the description, and then you're going to add a category. Now your categories are as follows: hardware, software, account issues, printers, copiers, audios, videos, voice, and phone. The majority you will use would probably be hardware, software, very little on the account issues, and then printers. Of course, if you are having any type of printer issue, just put in printer issue and describe your printer issue. Software, it's usually always going to ask. There's one that says a refresh. You're going to click on that one. That way we know that we need to go in and re-image your device or something. So again, these are your subcategories, and I will go over all of this on another video. That way you guys have this and you can reference back to it. Okay, so this is my PSJA apps. This is myapps.microsoft.com. This is the My Apps for PSJA. This is where you're going to have all your apps located. As you can see on the top part right here, I customized this to say my most used apps. I'm actually thinking of actually fixing this up because there's some that I use more than others, but I always have it ready. So I see my Clever, DMAC. Again, DMAC for new teachers, please message me. That way I can be able to give you your username and password on that. I have the master list. I just still haven't printed it out, but I have it. Of course, eSchool. Of course, you need to put TAC. Right here, this is the Fresh Service app for IT Help Desk. You click on that one, it'll take you to what you saw earlier. I got to get rid of the Uniflow, as you can see, and then the student device. Right here, student password reset. This is the icon on the app that you will do click so you can be able to go in. The next few slides over I'll show you really quick on how to be able to do a password reset. Of course, PaperCut. PaperCut's right here are added. It's new, that's why it's the last one there, but I know I'm going to be using it a lot, especially when it comes to releasing those jobs. Anything else, if you want any type of training on any of the apps that you feel like, okay, I need something. I know there was one who asked about Home Access Center. That's very simple, but I will create a small training on that so you can see what the student has to do to be able to log in. It's very easy. Once they're able to log in, that's it. Okay, so then student password reset. Here we go. So step 1, you're going to locate the student password reset on the My Apps page, what I just showed you. You will click it, and then step 2 is to sign in. You only put in your username, which is your first dot last name. If you have that number, you have that number. And then you put in your password and you click sign in. It will give you a blank page, really, but yet you will see this right smack dab in the middle where it says help desk tools. You will click that button and it will take you over to step 4. You're going to see this search bar right at the top, and all you need to do, this is all you really need to do, is just put in the ID number. Don't press enter because you don't need to press enter. Just type in the ID number, and then bam, you're going to see the student name. As you can see, my forever test subject, my daughter, she's right there. I've changed her password so many times, so I did not do it this time, but I'm done it many times as videos that got deleted prior in the past. But yes, she is my test subject and she knows it. So once you click on the student name right here, it will take you to step 5. So this will pop up underneath profile. You're going to see everything else, which includes their email again, and all you really need to do is just click over to where it says change password. You're going to click on this button. This text box will pop up, and this is where you're going to put in the new password. You are going to use their student ID, last 3 letters of their last name with the first letter capitalized, and add any characteristic, whether it be the pound symbol, the @ symbol, exclamation, the money symbol, %, question mark, as long as it's a character and it's already embedded. Because as far as the district, it needs to be at least more than I believe 8 characters long or 6 characters long. So the ID alone, it's all numbers. So you need to have numbers, you need to have letters, and you need to have a characteristic. So follow that. So it's student ID, last 3 letters of their last name, first letter capitalized, and the character at the end. Then you will click on the change password. It should take you over into another screen which shows the password again one more time as just one. That means it's been accepted, and you tell the student this is what it is. Write it down for them. If they forget their email, I mean, it already provides you with the email, have their email and everything already there for them, and they're on their way. Again, very easy to use. So please, no excuses on these. Help me out. Help me help you. Okay, so that is it for right now. Again, if you would like any other type of training on any of the apps like Home Access Center, paper cut, I know they're still working on that. Please let me know. Again, I will also do one on the Fresh Service IT help desk. That way it's a follow along. That way you can see what I'm more or less doing. And that way you can be able to help create your tickets and already send them off. Again, you can still use help desk at psjaisd.us. You can still use that to create your tickets, but the Fresh Service app will be let you choose the category what you need compared to the email, because then it sends you back an email later on saying you need to categorize your ticket. Because yes, I understand that you don't know what to choose, but we on the as far as MIS and myself, we do understand that. So I will help you with that. So let's have a great year. Let's and again, go Bears.